Do you find it hard to gain weight? Do you consider yourself as a hard gainer? Well, in today's video, we go through a few reasons on how to gain weight safely and make it effective long term. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Hey guys, Lukman here, hope you're all doing well. A few weeks back, I put up on my Instagram a poll if you guys wanted to see this type of video. You all smashed it and you wanted to see it straight away. So let's get straight on to how to gain weight safely and make it effective long term. So we're going to be going over the topic of gaining weight. I'm going to give you my personal tips if I had to start gaining weight and a few of the common mistakes that people make when trying to do this process. Right, if I was to start from scratch, the first thing I would do is work out my maintenance calories, and from that I'm able to increase some calories in order for me to be in a calorie surplus. And calorie surplus only means that you are eating more calories than you are burning, which will eventually lead to weight gain. Once I'm able to work out these maintenance calories, I can increase them by 250 or 500 calories every 2 weeks. Say for example, if my maintenance calories were 2000 calories, I would increase them weekly by 250 calories, and I would keep increasing them until I feel as though my body is gaining weight. The main reason why a lot of you guys are not gaining weight is because you guys are starting off very quickly. You're rushing the process, and if you rush the process, it will be an unhealthy weight gain, which we do not want. We want to bulk up the healthy way and not put on any unwanted fat, because that is just something that we do not need throughout this weight gain journey. We just want to increase our overall weight and increase our muscle mass at the same time. We want to make it a nice and enjoyable journey at the same time, so that at the end of the day, you're not fed up of eating so many calories. The next strategy that I would give myself and to any hard gainers out there is to eat more frequently. It's easier said than done, but that is the only way we'll be able to gain weight. To break down the amount of calories you need throughout the day, I would personally suggest planning your meals into shorter meals throughout the day, rather than having 3 massive meals, because you'll get full really quickly. That's just a personal thing that I would do, and I suggest you guys do it as well, because it's just an easier way to have a go at gaining weight. Eating meals more frequently can allow you to consume more calories throughout the day, especially if you're someone who doesn't like to have loads of meals in one go. You're able to expand the day out full of shorter meals rather than bigger meals. The reason why I would say breaking down your meals into smaller portions is so that you don't have to forcefully fill your stomach up to the top or become bloated, because at the end of the day, that's not what we want. We don't want to become sick, and we don't want to be fed up with the amount of food that we are eating, because it is a lot. Don't get me wrong, it sounds scary, but if you break it up, it's easier for us to consume. The next strategy I would give to myself or someone looking to gain weight is that it sounds simple, but you have to build muscle. It's a hard truth. You've got to build muscle in order for yourself to gain weight. If it sounds so simple, then why don't you just go ahead and do it? Why don't you save me this time making this video and just gain some weight and gain some muscle?
This guy thinks he's got some big jokes in it. Dash him in the bin. Who does he think he is? Big man.
Both cardio and strength training are beneficial for overall health. However, when it comes to gaining weight and building muscle, we need to prioritize strength training over cardio, because as we know, muscle weighs more than fat. So weight training or strength training can help increase our overall weight as a whole, because once we increase our muscle mass, it will automatically make us gain weight, because muscle does weigh more than fat. So if we keep on weight training, we will eventually tone up and build more muscle, leading to an overall weight gain at the end. However, we do not want to increase our overall body fat percentage. That's another thing with weight training. When it comes to eating, a lot of people will think, oh, I'm just gonna get fat. Well, in order for you not to get fat, you want to strength train and slightly do a bit of cardio as well, because we do not want to gain body fat, we just want to gain clean, lean muscle. Another thing I would say is that don't be afraid to enjoy your high calorie meals. Like, don't be scared to have some fats in your diet, some carbs in your diet. Do not be afraid of that. Think of it as eating more calories will just lead to overall weight gain in the end. Do not be afraid of eating more calories. Gaining weight should be the most enjoyable transformation to make for someone. You can eat what you like as long as you're in a calorie surplus. It's just that simple. We want these carbs and we want these fats in our diet, because at the end it will help us to gain weight, if that makes sense to you guys. Do not be afraid to eat, and do not be afraid to eat a lot when you're gaining weight. Eat whatever you want, eat as much as you want, as long as you're in a calorie surplus and a healthy calorie surplus. Don't make it like 1,000 calorie surplus. That will just be that's just unrealistic. We want to make it manageable for us. So if I was to start off, I would start off my meal with a cup of grains. Then I would try to incorporate various fats such as oils and nuts throughout the meals. Also, to top it off, a couple of servings of vegetables, because you guys, you gotta keep your greens in there.
So much for relying on natural sunlight, you know. Look, you can tell the sunlight is just gone. It was there and then it just stopped. It was there and then it just went. Like, I don't even know. It looks like I can put my middle finger up right here, but I'm not. If you don't want to cuss me, shut your mouth. Yeah, this guy's waffling right now. I don't know what he was talking about. He's probably talking about the natural sun. It was like there. He's pointing towards the moon right now. Give his signals, ET phone home. This guy's a big waffler. All right, carry on.
Water plays a key role when it comes to gaining weight, but there's people out there who get full from drinking water and it suppresses their appetite. So what I would say is save that glass of water when you're eating your meal. Don't consume water for about 30 minutes before your meal, because it's just going to keep you more full. If you're one of them people where water is a thing that gets you full, then I would say drink it during your meals and not before. By no means am I trying to promote not drinking water or anything like that. Don't think like that. I'm just saying if you're one of them people who get full quite quickly from drinking water prior to your meal, then obviously have it during your meal or even after your meal. Another thing I would mention is having high quality protein within your meals when it comes to eating them high calorie meals, because what protein does, it repairs and grows our muscles. So in order for you to gain weight, protein is a must, and I suggest having 1 gram per pound of body weight in order for you to reach your protein goals. Say for example, if you weighed yourself and you were 170 pounds, then you would need 170 grams of protein a day in order for you to maintain muscle mass, grow your muscles, and eventually gain weight within a calorie surplus. As you guys already know, more muscle mass equals more weight gain, if and only if you are in a calorie surplus. Another thing I get asked quite a lot when it comes to gaining weight, and which sometimes can be a common mistake, is supplementation. You guys have to understand that supplementation only means getting something from the outside that you couldn't get from the inside regarding diet. So if you can't get enough protein within your daily diet, then I would suggest buying whey protein powder. That goes with any macronutrient or micronutrient. If you're low in like vitamin D, then you can get vitamin D tablets or vitamin D powders. However, if you're able to hit each macro within your diet, then there is no need whatsoever for you to have supplements, because you know you're able to have it in your diet, which is a good thing, which is also saving you money at the same time. Like, who doesn't want to save money? Do you know what I mean? So do not be put under that thought, or everybody's got supplements, I need supplements. You don't. You can just do it. You can literally gain weight without any supplements. It's all about diet, and it's all about calorie surplus. That's the main thing we're talking about here, calorie surplus. The same goes with weight gainers and extreme weight gainers, or whatever these companies want to call them these days. That will only be effective if you're in a calorie surplus, if you're eating more calories than you are burning. Because if you're just having one weight gainer shake a day and you're not even hitting your calorie target, what's the point in buying it? You might as well just return that straight away, because you've wasted your money there. These sort of supplements are only effective when you're in a calorie surplus. It just helps you drink your calories rather than eat your calories. It's just an easier way to get them down, and it's a quicker way to get them down as well. Your training has to be good and it has to be intense, and your nutrition has to be on point in order for these supplements to actually take part in your life and work properly. Keep in mind that both have to be on point if you want a successful weight gain journey, that you can't do one without the other. You can't have a successful training session knowing that you put 100% effort into each session and then come home and you're not even eating well, you're not even eating a calorie surplus. Then you won't gain weight or build muscle. It just won't happen. You have to make sure they are both on point every single day in, day out. Another strategy I would say is keep an eye on your portion control. For example, if you're having one bowl of oats and like a banana on top, why not have another bowl of oats and another banana on top? What you are eating now, try double it for a day. Obviously, don't get me wrong, you will feel full, your body will start saying no, but that's when you need to fight back, and that's when you need to have the discipline that, look, I've got a goal, I want to gain weight, and in order for me to gain weight, I will have to eat more, meaning I might have to even increase my portions. For all my Asians out there, if you're having like one roti with salad, why not have two? Or why not have 3 rotis with salad? Don't be ashamed, do you know what I mean? You're doing it for yourself, you're trying to gain weight for yourself. Do not think what other people are going to think about you, because at the end of the day, it's your goal, it's your dream, it's where you want to get to, not them. So let these lot say whatever they want to say. You guys just keep eating, man. Just just keep eating and don't stop. Another question I get quite a lot is, how many meals do I need to have throughout the day? Bro, I'm telling you, have as many meals as you want, yeah? As long as you're eating a healthy calorie surplus, the meals numbers do not matter. But if you're just starting out and you're struggling with, oh no, how many meals should I have a day? I'll break it down for you right here. So breakfast would be classed as meal number 1, and then I'll have snack number 1 afterwards, and then lunch, which will be classed as meal number 2, and then I'll have snack number 2, and then dinner, which will be classed as meal number 3, and then a snack after, which will be classed as snack number 3. In total, having 6 meals throughout the day. This can vary from person to person. You might be somebody who likes to consume all the meals within 3 meals, or you're somebody like me who wants to eat more consistently throughout the day. Then you'd break it down to something like this, but everybody's different. Try it and see what suits you. If it doesn't suit you, try breaking it down even more, or try breaking it down even less. Literally, you want to personalize it to your needs, so however you feel best, just do it like that. You have to remember that the number of meals does not matter at all. Our calorie surplus number, if you're hitting that day in, day out, then I promise you, and I can guarantee you that you will gain weight over time. You will gain weight, it will happen. Do not think within the first week, or I'm eating this much and nothing happening. Like, guys, it's gonna take months. It's gonna take months. It might even take half a year. It might even take a year for you, depending on how your body reacts to taking a lot of food. So you just have to be patient and consistent with it. And trust me, guys, you will get there. Right, guys, that's it from me today. Hopefully you did enjoy, and hopefully you understood how to gain weight from scratch if you need to. And if you've learned any tips and tricks along the way, then whack the like button. Don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, share this with friends. Take care of yourself, take care of your family. Till next time.